Yo guys, it's me and I'm back from another video. Hope you all have an awesome day wherever you are in the world, and today I'm going to be walking you guys through my tier list for the Goosebumps episodes. This isn't going to be my ranking, I'll probably do a ranking later when I can, but I'm just going to be putting them into tiers now, and obviously I'll have my top 3, but I won't reveal my actual order for them 3 until a little bit later for you guys. I'm just going to get started off. Night in Terror Tower. That is going straight up. That is going straight up into the top 3, obviously. A Night in Terror Tower is a really, really good episode. Then I've got an old story. It's not a very good one, to be honest. Why is there 2 F tiers, by the way, down there? I'm just going to use this one. All Goosebumps episodes are like watchable. So yeah, I'm just gonna be putting them all in. Actually, let me change that. That's ticking me off a little bit. That's E tier. I'm not gonna be putting any in F tier because they're like, none of them are really F tier. You know what I mean? But yeah, an old story should really be an A tier because, in my opinion, it's actually the worst episode of all the Goosebumps books. An episode, sorry. Attack the Jack-o'-lanterns. I think you guys can guess that's going straight in my top 3 as well. It's actually a really amazing episode and so underrated, I think, because not many people like that. But some of the scenes are actually so scary. Like for the example, the one where they actually go into the house to get kidnapped. That is one of the scariest scenes ever, I'd say. Then I've got Attack of the Mutant. Attack of the Mutant's a D tier for sure. It was a 2-parter, and that was underwhelming, as most 2-parters are actually really good episodes, like The Haunted Mask, Welcome Dead House, Stay Out of the Basement, Night of the Living Room 3, etc, etc. But yeah, Attack of the Mutant is really just not, like, it's D tier, you know, that's all how I can say it. Then Awesome Ants. Awesome Ants. Oh, why did I nearly put them B tier? Yeah, that's definitely E tier because it just really isn't the best. You know, it's an episode, and it was more of a It wasn't even a gross out one, guys. It was a weird one. I remember watching that when I was young, and that was one of the few that I didn't get scared of. You know. Then we have Bad Hair Day. That's probably going to be in the D tier. Purely because it was, I quite enjoyed reading the book when I was younger. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a bias going on there for the episode. But yeah, you know, that's fine. C tier is going to be Careful What You Wish For. I've watched that one when I was younger as well. That was one of the few that I actually really found fun. Like it's just a fun episode. But yeah, it gets a C tier for sure because I always used to watch it in the car. Bride of the Living Dummy. Bride of the Living Dummy is in A tier, no B tier. It was probably one. I'd say it was the second scariest out of all the Living Dummy episodes. But I'm not ranking these by scariest. I'm like sort of like doing them by best. So yeah. Then we have Calling All Creeps. Calling All Creeps is an A tier episode. It's actually a really underrated episode. Just purely of the fact that the ending always creeped me out and gave me nightmares. So yeah, that is definitely getting an A tier. Trilogy, that's another underrated episode as well. I want to put it in A tier, but I feel like it doesn't. Part 2 really didn't have that big scares, so I'm putting that in B. I'm counting like 2-parters as one episode, by the way, guys. That may seem unfair, but you know, there's only one 2-parter in my top 3 by now. Click, another underrated episode, but I did not like that as much as I liked them two, so I actually going to put that in C tier. Cry the Cat. This one was okay. I'll give it that. I'm probably going to put this actually in. I want to put it in the middle, but I'm actually going to be nice today and give it a B tier. Just because of some of the scary scenes, you know. Deep Trouble, that's getting in D tier for sure. It was a 2-parter, but it just wasn't that great. Don't Go to Sleep, E tier. It was boring and weird. That's all I can really say about that. Don't Let Mummy, one of the most underrated episodes ever. Get an A tier for sure. One of my favourites. Ghost Beach. I'm gonna put that in C tier because I always used to watch that. C tier is gonna be like the ones that I enjoyed watching when I was younger. And be careful what you watch for. Click and Ghost Beach were ones that I enjoyed watching when I was younger. Purely Ghost Beach because it used to always petrify my brothers. So yeah, I used to put it on whenever I'm in the room. Go Eat Worms. D tier. It's Go Eat Worms. You know, it's a gross out. There's not much more to say about that one. But it was better than things on the likes of like Awesome Ants, you know. How I Got My Shrunken Head. I know it says part 1, but it's actually just the whole episode. I might give. I don't know. Yeah, C tier. Nah, actually, I'm gonna put it in D tier. I kind of didn't like it. I don't know why. It's the 2-part It's a funny thing, you know, because some 2-parts I can just sit right through, you know, just like watch them and it feels like 10 minutes. But some of them, like I couldn't sit through 15 minutes of before having to get up and like, I don't know, do something else useful, like finally filming a YouTube video after 5 days. But you know, How to Kill a Monster, that's going in C tier. I loved watching that one as a kid. It was probably my favourite one to watch as a kid, I'd probably say. Yeah. It Came From Beneath the Sink, that's going in D tier. It was pretty good, you know. Well, no, I wouldn't say it was good. It was okay on like I don't know. It's hard to explain. They kill the monster by like, or they like hurt the monster by like saying nice things to it. That's like the lamest way to go ever. Then Let's Get Invisible is going to be in B tier. Yeah, A tier. I just made the weirdest noise ever. It was actually kind of underrated as an episode, and also, that's one that I loved watching as a kid. But now that I've rewatched them as older, like when I've actually got a brain, it's the one that still I enjoy. Monster Blood, C tier. It was good. Had some fun characters in, but you know, it was Monster Blood, and that was one of my first books I got as well. So I was a little bit disappointed by the episode. More Monster Blood's going in D tier. It didn't really make sense because all the characters were in a completely different place as usual. Why did I put that there? I'm not ranking these, by the way, guys. These are just random stuff. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. My Best Friend is Invisible. D tier. It's just D tier. Yeah. Oh, Monster Blood I also actually really liked watching as a kid as well. My Hairiest Adventure, I want to give it E tier, but I don't know. It's got a sense of enjoyability to it, like even as an adult. Yeah, I'm gonna be harsh on that one, putting it A tier. Night of the Living Dummy 2, right, straight in S tier, obviously. Night of the Living Dummy 3, straight in S tier. Yeah, none of the Living Dummies are in my top 3, which might be a surprise to you guys because they are actually really good episodes. I feel like Night of the Living Dummy 2 was better than 3, just because it was a bit creepier. Then One Day at Horrorland is also going in S tier. Loved it a lot. Used to find it fun when I was a kid, and now I find it also scary. So yeah. Perfect School, really underrated. B tier because you know, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Piano Lessons Can Be Murder. I want to give it a C tier, but then at the same time it was more of a D tier episode, guys. It wasn't scary, really, you know, and that's what a Goosebumps episode wants to be. Return of the Mummy was really scary, like really, really scary to me as a kid. So that's going in B tier. That gets it a B tier spot. But now that I watch it, the acting was corny on that one. Revenge of the Lone Gnomes. Revenge of the Lone Gnomes is going in S tier. It was good. It was really good. yeah, that's all I can have to say. It was creepy as well, so yeah. Say cheese and die. Is say cheese and die again even on here? 2 seconds. It will be on here. I just would have missed it, you know. Oh well. It's pretty good that I missed it because it was a terrible episode. Yeah, 8 here. Say Cheese and Die was creepy on some parts, but then at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, Scarecrow Walks at Midnight in my top 3 for sure. If you guys can guess what my favourite is out of them ones, I will give you a shout out in my next video, by the way, guys. So yeah, try and guess. Shocker on Shock Street. I love this one at the kids, so it's going in C tier. You know what? I might actually change some of these. This is going to be amazing for sure because they are amazing. These ones can be my underrated. Underrated. These ones can be my good. C tier can be liked as a kid, because I did. D tier overrated. E tier watchable, but crap. Because they are really, aren't they? To be honest. Anyway, Stay Out of the Basement. That is underrated, but it's also amazing. So yeah, it's going in amazing. I just liked it, you know. Strain Peas is going watchable but crap. It really was watchable but crap. It really you couldn't get very good with that one. Teacher's Pet, watchable but crap. But it was the girl who was starred in that episode actually died. So yeah, sorry if I offended anyone there, but it wasn't a very good episode. Bark and Ghost is in overrated because it is overrated as an episode. Blob that Ate Everyone is the only reason that puts this overrated is because I liked it as a kid. You know what I mean? That's what kind of like gives it that. You know. Cock-a-doom. I've got kind of an unpopular opinion. I honestly think that this is one of the most amazing episodes of all time, cause just it's scary that knowing the next day you might not be alive, and the fact that he doesn't want to go to sleep gave me loads of scary nostalgia. Ghost Next Door, it's good. I'm just gonna put it in good because yeah, it is very good. Girl Who Cried Monster is going in there for sure. Underrated, nah, just full on amazing. I liked it as a kid, and it's underrated, and it's good, and it's amazing. So yeah, it gets all them. Haunted House Game is so underrated as an episode, like that I liked it as a kid as well. So that just puts it above, like, you know. So yeah. Haunted Mask 2 is going in amazing, because it is amazing. Haunted Mask is going in amazing, because it is amazing. It generally is an amazing episode. The Headless Ghost is going in underrated. It really is underrated as an episode. Usually series 2 is actually really overlooked, as everyone focuses on the old episodes, season 1, except for like maybe Night of the Living Dummy 3, Welcome to Dead House, all that stuff. But yeah, it is actually really underrated, so yeah. The House of No Return is also underrated. It's absolutely really good. Phantom of the Auditorium, I want to say overrated, but it's I liked it as a kid, so yeah. Werewolf of Fever Swamp. That's going in underrated. I know I'm not ranking these, but I'm going to put it right at the top of underrated because it should generally be in like the top tier, but I just can't be bothered. Vampire Breath is overrated, but it was also kind of one of my favourites. Was it actually overrated? Because some of the things actually scared me as a kid, so I'm going to put that in good. Like, either I liked it as a kid and it scared me as a kid, so if it scared me as a kid, that's good, because Goosebumps is supposed to give me nightmares. Welcome Camp Nightmare is amazing. It just really is. Like, except for the twist ending. So, yeah, that's going at the bottom for a reason. Werewolf Skin is actually kind of underrated. Like, I love this. Like, series 4, I can't remember if this was in series 3 or 4. I'm gonna go season 4. It was really one of the worst seasons, if not the worst. It had ones like Deep Trouble in. But yeah, that one was one of the best. You Can't Scare Me. Yeah, watchable but crap. It isn't really at the bottom. It's but you know. So there you have it, guys. That is my ranking for all of the Goosebumps episodes. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, by the way, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Subscription is free, and you can also unsubscribe later if I say anything you don't like. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.